Hi everyone, my name is Nikila. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing how to prepare garden soil or potting soil at home to begin with your own terrace garden. So let's get into the video and see how to prepare this soil mixture. To begin with the soil mix preparation, firstly we'll be needing vermicompost. I got this vermicompost from a place called My Dream Green Home. They provide all the garden related supply. An alternative for this vermicompost is if you could find any animal manure or there's any homemade compost readily available, you can always use that. Secondly, you'll be needing coco peat. I luckily found the wet coco peat itself. If you could find the dry coco peat block, it's the same thing. You can always wet it with water and use it. So this is also from the same place. Next thing, this is neem cake, also called as vapor pindi in Telugu. This I got around 1 kg. You'll also be needing the normal red soil. This I got it from a empty plot nearby, so you can find it anywhere. So get that red soil. So yeah, these are the 4 ingredients which you'll be needing to begin with the soil mix preparation for your gardening. The ratio which we are using here is 1:1:1. So 1 part of red soil, 1 part of compost and 1 part of coco peat. So here I have taken the red soil in this tub. So I am adding it as the first layer. So our second layer is the vermicompost. I took it in the same tub. So this is our second ratio. Equal part of vermicompost. I'll be adding it as a second layer. Vermicompost adds the strength to the soil. So as I said, you can always find an alternative like a animal manure or there's any homemade compost in your home. You can always use that, or you can just get the vermicompost readily available in any nursery nearby as I did here. So here comes our third layer, coco peat. If you are using a dry coco peat block, make sure you wet the coco peat before you use. So coco peat helps the soil be very airy and light so that the roots also spread very easily. If you use direct red soil, the soil is very hard and the roots may find it difficult to spread. So if you mix the coco peat, it also keeps the moisture in the soil as well as the soil is very light. So here comes the last and final layer, which is neem cake powder. I'm adding a handful of this powder to the 1:1:1 ratio of the soil. This neem cake helps to prevent any kind of infections or soil borne diseases and also prevents the root related problems. So at this point, if you want to mix a large amount of soil, then make sure you add the layers one by one instead of adding 3 layers of red soil and then 3 layers of compost. That way the mixing is very difficult. If you add it by layer, the mixing is very easy and the soil mixes very evenly also. So you can see how light the soil is as I'm mixing here. This helps the roots to spread very easily and the plant also grows very healthy. Mix it very well. Make sure you combine all of them together. Here we are recycling an old cooler which was there in our house since very long. Make sure you clean properly before using to prevent any bacterial infections. So I made such drainage holes to this bottom part of the cooler. I made them using a screwdriver, so just heat it up and just insert it. However, it's plastic, so you'll be good to go to make the holes. I made around 5 holes here just to drain out the excess water from the soil. This is the top part of the cooler. So this takes a lesser amount of soil compared to the bottom part. So I made a small holes here. The dimension is very small compared to those drainage holes. These are the side parts of the cooler. So you can see there are partitions in between. So I made a very small holes using a needle just to drain out the excess water from each compartment. These I might be using for any methi or coriander seeds. Here you can see I am covering up the drainage holes partially with the grass just to prevent the entire water from going out. However, these will be composed into the soil later, so no worries. Now add the soil which we have just prepared. You can see how light the soil is. This soil mixture also is an added advantage to prevent adding up that load on your terrace, on your slab. If you add just the red soil, then there's no strength in it, first point, and secondly, that is very heavy and it also adds a certain load to the slab. So this way you can add more containers. There's room for more pots, I would say. So just spread it out evenly and fill it till half of the container. Here you can see I filled it up almost half of the container. You can see my index finger is completely into the soil, so I filled it up till that level. As the bottom part is already having such wheels, so there's a gap between the slab and the tub, so that's good to go. But for the top part, I'm not going to keep it directly on the slab, so I've placed such 4 stones and I'm placing the container on top of it. So there's a gap between the slab and the container for the excess water to go out. And also I filled this container up to 3/4 just to make sure the roots have enough space to penetrate into the soil. I'm planning to put some leafy vegetables in this container. Let's see what to do. So yeah, this is your soil mixture is ready and your tubs are ready to sow your seeds. Hope you'll give it a try and make your own terrace garden. So here is the place from where I got this compost and the coco peat. So if you are planning to buy it, I'll provide the links in the description down below. You can go and check them. They also provide grow bags as well. So if you don't have any containers, you can also get these from them. Please do check out part 2 of this video to see what all seeds did I sow in this container. And I hope this video motivates you to start your own terrace garden. If you do like this video, please do subscribe, like, share, comment and turn on the notification bell icon for more such wonderful videos. Thank you.